I can find that then when I do a longer run, I may have more stamina. I have different things that, as far as a runner goes, and you can increase speeds. You can do all different things just by changing it up, not just always running, and changing the route, change which way you're going and how you're traveling on that. Which leads us to solving your problems. Goes hand in hand. So now we're going to look at the solution and work our way backwards to what the problem is. That's what this is all about. Look at the solution that you want to, your goals, what you want to attain, and then we're going to work our way backwards. Hello, Gord. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. I appreciate that. The problem with YouTube is all the chat goes away. I said this before, and I dread that, but go on to YouTube and make those comments after I repost it. But let's work backwards. Instead of coming upon a problem in our life, let's work with the solution and work our way backwards, because you're going to find what the problem is. Because if you're not, now we're halfway through this year. Have you already hit your goals? You know, I do quarterly years, so I hit 2 of my goals, but I haven't hit all my goals for this year yet. So let's work from the solution that we want to attain, the goal that we want to attain, and let's work backwards and identify what the problems are that's holding us back. Simple one with running for me. The final solution is I'm going to be running a half marathon in August. That's coming up really quick. So I'm nowhere near the timing and the stamina that I need to be in August. So I need to step up my game. I need to change the way I'm doing things. I need to probably incorporate some weight workout and that to increase that stamina and to develop those muscles that I'm going to be using for that half marathon like I did before. In 2013, I ran, I want to say 4 half marathons. Might have been more than that. But within that year in 2013, I was kind of towards the peak, but I was improving, and then I kind of slacked off for the last 2 years beyond that. I went into 2014, and I think I did 1 or 2 in there, and then I kind of slacked off since 2015. So now I'm getting back into it. So I know what I have to do, and I know how to do it. But now I'm working with the solution, and I'm chunking it down. I'm working backwards. Now I know how many weeks I have left. I know that I can't just take a week off when if I'm going someplace. Yeah, Amber. Yeah, I did 2 halves in one day, or a day apart, I should say. Did 1 half on a Saturday, and then I did another half on a Sunday, and it was fine. I couldn't do that right now. I can tell you that much. I wouldn't be wise to do that. But so I know what. So let's work from the solution. So write down what your goals are for the rest to attain by the end of this year. Second thing I want to do, I want you to do for this week, write down those goals, and now let's look at what's impeding you. What is the problem that's not letting you hit that mark now? We're 6 months into the year. You probably said by the end of the year, a weight goal. You might have said, hey, I want to weigh X amount by the end of the year, or I want to get my body back into better shape by the end of the year. Now you're halfway through the year. So we only have 6 more months to go. And so let's work with that solution. It's not, at this point in time, 80% of the people that joined the health club in January are now not going to the gym anymore. Easy one on that one. That's why they all have memberships. That's why they all have monthly or annual memberships. They don't say, pay us when you walk in the door, because all these health clubs would be broke by now. because they'd all make money in January. They all make money in February. They'd start slowing down in March. April, they're still making some money, but by June 1st, 80% of those people are not going to the club, the health club anymore. And they'll make up excuses for it. They'll say, oh, the weather's so good. Oh, I can't go this weekend because the weather's so good. We got so many things to do. Oh, mom and dad will say, I got to truck all the kids around. They have sports now. They have softball league. They have this, so we're taking the kids around to these different sport things and that. But in the meantime, they're neglecting themselves. So what do? They travel somewhere. I long for the old days where it's like you were around in your area. And I understand now it gets them out farther and they can meet more people. But when you're traveling 3 hours for a tournament on a Saturday and Sunday, and by the month or 2 months into it, you're hoping that they don't do well and you can go home Saturday night. You're hoping that their team tanks and you can go home Saturday night and not have to stay for the rest of the tournament on Sunday, right? But you're sitting in a hotel, you're eating pizza, you're eating, you're not eating well, things of that sort, but you're at a sporting event that's supposed to be, good for your health and, trying to get this mindset, teamwork and all this stuff into the kids. So there's tons of excuses. You can come up with a lot of excuses, and you can probably spend more brain power coming up with the excuses of why you can't attain that solution or your goal by the end of the year, when you could just probably spend half that amount of time just doing it and getting it done. Go out, buy that bike, whatever it takes, whatever you're clicking with, do it. Go and just do it. Don't and eliminate those excuses. And so work from the solution, what your goal is, and then work backwards. Think of instead of going, oh, these are things I need to do to succeed at this. Think of what you're doing right now that's going to impede your results. And then take a different route. Once you realize it, you can eliminate it. It's like anybody. It's like anything in life. Once you realize what's wrong, oh, thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. I like the likes and the hearts. I love them. Think of did everybody drink there? I said, but go from the solution, your goals, and let's work backwards. What are the things holding you back? And now we're going to take a different route. That's what this whole show is about. Don't be like Billy. Don't be like the Billy goat and run the same path and then hit that spot and lay down and quit. It's not time to quit. It's time to ramp it up. Let's ramp up it and let's get more success going forward by the end of the year. My goal, it's your goal. I'm going to force you to do it. So here's all these food for thought. Make it happen. Thank you. Thank you for the smiley faces. Thank you for the love. Got your homework. You got to cut out for the week. I'm going to be here next Tuesday, 6:30 Central Time, Facebook or on YouTube. Hi, people on YouTube. I'm not neglecting you. Come back with some comments. Shoot me with some comments after the fact. Come back in here and leave some comments on the other videos too as I edit them down. Like I said, I'll take the 3 segments and I'll make them separate in that. But make a list. How many times a day that you limit yourself, what those limitations are. Note it once you mentally do it. Now take that goal, that end-year goal that you were working on, that you said you were going to do, and let's make a list of all things that are impeding that and eliminate them and take a different route, and let's get that success going. Till next week, I'm Dave Stelma. You can come to davestelma.com, take the quiz on there, come to the front page, take the Joy quiz, tell me what you are, tell me, and then come back in the comments and let me know throughout the week. Did you hit a 30? No one's hit a 30 yet. Highest one is 27 out of 30 points on your score. So take that quiz on davestelma.com, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a great week and make it special. See you next week. Bye-bye.